Hola chicos, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos un día más al canal de Mjovo y Eirá. Pues nada, por aquí estamos. Ya habíamos dejado... estaba viendo donde habíamos dejado aquí a la amiga... A la amiga Ryder, no sé para la iba a llamar. Y la habíamos dejado en el Nexus, por lo que, si no recuerdo mal. O ir para el Nexus, tenía que ir para el Nexus. Ahí está, vale. Hecho. Bueno, pues por aquí tengo ya... Voy a ver si pongo el chat para si queréis comentar alguna cosita, chicos. Un segundito. Ahí está. Ok. Pues bueno, ya está todo activo. El chat está puesto. Perfecto. Bien, chicos, pues nada, eso lo que estábamos diciendo, que habíamos dejado nuestra querida amiga a nuestra querida amiga Ryder en el en la nave, en la Imperium, creo que sí, en la Arca Imperium, y habíamos encontrado el Nexus, pero no respondían o algo por el estilo. Por cierto, chicos, ayer no pude subir el vídeo porque tuve un pequeño accidente en casa. Ya sabéis que yo estoy la mayor parte del tiempo en casa. Y me hice mucho, mucho daño en el dedo pulgar de la mano izquierda. Y la verdad es que me costaba un triunfo coger el mando. Hoy estoy un poquillo mejor, ya tengo la herida más cerrada y más curada. Ya subiré una foto un poco espeluznante en el Facebook y en el Twitter. Y, y eso, ya os la pasaré la foto para que... Y es que ya os digo que me costaba un triunfo coger el mando. Por eso ayer no pude subiros el capítulo correspondiente del Mass Effect y aparte de eso, pues por la noche iba a ser muy poco para coger un mando. Tenía la mano un poquillo hinchadita. Pues eso, chicos, vamos allá con el, con el viajito que teníamos que hacer con la amiga. Vamos a ir al Nexus. A ver, tenemos que ir al Nexus, por cierto. Vamos a ver, diario, reunión. Vale, ve al Nexus en monorail. Ok. Tierra incógnita y prólogo del Imperio. Perfecto. Vamos allá. Subit. Jesús, qué grande es todo esto, ¿no? Eso. Grande en lo de después. Vale, consola del monorail. Vamos allá.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew. Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Vamos a ver. Localiza el personal del Nexus.
Here we are.
A ver, ahí está.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
A ver, casco de inteligencia
We can see
virtual.
what the VI has to say.
Datos, interfaz de sistema holográfico, análisis, una interfaz estándar de inteligencia virtual diseñada para
Lance are
facilitar
still alive?
la transmisión de información importante. Bueno. Anda.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Caja de suministros estándar. Análisis entre contenido se incluye sensor de hidroponía para el cultivo vegetal de la estación. Vale, esto es otro bicharraco de aquellos.
This place should be packed with people.
A ver, ¿qué más hay por aquí? Por aquí canta, a ver. ¿Qué podemos encontrar? No, para atrás. ¿Por aquí? Quizás. Ahí. Si no me deja pasar, poco podemos hacer. Vale. Vamos a ver qué nos dice aquí la amiga Avina.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Vivienda, inmigración, galaxia de Andrómeda, el Nexus, el año actual. Vamos allá. Vamos a empezar.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7? That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Esto sí, un poquito desactualizada la amiga.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
Pues la verdad que desierto no sé, pero lo de después seguro.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Para nada.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
Pues sí.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Sí, una cosa. Ah, que sí. Mm. ¿En qué momento? Hi, Raul. Welcome.
There's a guy.
Anda,
Maybe he's got champagne.
vamos a ver. ¿Qué nos puede decir aquí el amigo?
Let's talk to that.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc?
Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Pues sí.
We thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Otra avería. Interesante.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Agüita. Los problemas se nos acumulan, ¿eh?
Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
Agárrate.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are gonna be a real problem.
This day?
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
Wonderful.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
My dad knew what it meant to be Pathfinder. He wouldn't pick me if he thought I wasn't.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest.
Droga.
I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance to
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Has recibido un objeto. Pulsa opción para ver el diario. Vamos a ver qué hemos recibido. Habla con el director Tan en la sede de los pioneros. Raúl Lu, you're from Canada. It's wonderful. Thank you for seeing. Vamos a ver. La Imperium ha atracado en el Nexus, el núcleo de apoyo de los equipos de la iniciativa de Andrómeda. Habla con el director Tan en la sede de los pioneros. Toma ya. Tareas adicionales. Conocer Nexus. Habla con Tan, con Kesh, con Kandros y con Addison. Vamos allá. El tema de la leche. La gran cosa que tiene este juego, bastante además, es que qué bien. Siempre tenemos que estar haciendo misiones secundarias para poder coger y... Anda, mira, tenemos de pistola guay. Para poder coger y subir de nivel en el machango y... la machanga en este caso. Y poder coger y mejorar en el tema de la pelea, en temas de poderes y todo ese tema. La verdad, a ver, hasta cierto, está muy guay. Vamos a ver. Vale, ¿cómo le pongo a esto? Pecho. Quiero este sí, pero ¿cómo lo armo con...? Ya sé cómo era. Consumibles. Tenemos condensador de escudos y munición incendiaria. Muy bien. Planos de armadura. La leche. A ver, brazalete hostigador proscrito, brazalete iniciativa, brazalete pionero. Anda, cacharro. Jeje. Vale, creo que esto es... Vale. En vez de planos de armas, amplificador biótico, escopeta disciplina, escopeta katana, francotirador incisor. Este me encanta. Francotirador raptor, francotirador viper. Este sí que está muy guapo. Tiene 249 de daño, una cadencia de 90, 3. El cargador es pequeño, pero la precisión es del 70%, o sea que... y el peso es heavy, bastante heavy. Después tenemos la Widow, que está muy guapa también. El fusil de asalto Avenger. ¿Qué hice? El fusil de asalto Avenger, que es el de todos los Mass Effect. Vamos, está muy guapo, a mí me encanta ese. La unicochilla, la pistola Carnifex, la pistola Fanlax y la Predator, que esta es de la que más me gusta, vamos, de todas realmente, aunque se tenga poco daño. A ver. Materiales tecnológicos, la nata de los Miguel nada más, la chatarra sí que tenemos un montón y podemos venderla toda, a ver si encuentro a alguien para vendérsela. Así ganamos crédito. Vale. Y objetos especiales. Clave de desciframiento relicta. Vale, muy bien. ¿Tenemos poderes? No, pero Cora sí. 2. Vamos a... No, carga ya. Vamos a poner Nova. Y vamos a poderna de comando a Sari. ¿Y Lian tiene también? No, Lian ya no tiene. Ok. Pues vamos a hablar con todo el personal aquí. Vamos a hablar primero con Kandros, con el amigo Kandros. A ver qué nos dice. Luza.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Vale. Vamos a preguntarle por los amigos estos con el cocoroto de... Con el cocoroto de Halo, a ver qué tienen.
My team ran into some not-so-friendly locals on the way here.
Bony crests, advanced tech, merciless sons of bitches. They're called the Cat. We've sighted them on several worlds already. I've seen how dangerous they are firsthand. They could take the Nexus apart. Someday Addison will believe me.
Bueno. Vale, podría estar... Bueno. Eso si lo podemos evitar no pasará, amigos. Vamos a ver. Vamos a preguntar por la utilidad de la milicia.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Perfecto.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Bueno. Vamos a preguntar el papel que tiene este hombre aquí.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Pues sí. Vamos a ver.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Pues mira.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
A ver. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Misiones de equipos de asalto. Vamos a usarlos.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrann Kandros for authorization to participate.
Habla con Kandros a través del videocom de la Tempest. Vale, vale. Anda.
This is a nightmare. It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Vamos a preguntarle.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Vamos a hacerlo porque nos hace falta los puntitos.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit.
Vale.
Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Vale, no te preocupes. Vamos a hablar con... Teníamos que hablar con la amiga... ¡Ah! Arriba con la amiga... Addison era. Sí, Addison. Aquí con la amiga Addison. Vamos a hablar con ella.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Esta señora es un poquito así como que agresiva, ¿no? O sea, vale que lleven 14 meses varados ahí, pero tampoco es cuestión de tirarse al cogote de todo el que aparece, amigo.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Pues sí, bastante. A ver. Vamos a preguntarle por los puestos fallidos.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel. Not headed by Tan. Or even me.
Vamos a ver. El plan en caso con tal, puesto directora colonial. Vamos a ver el plan en caso de hostilidades.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Vale, vamos a ver el puesto de la directora.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
Estoy en duda si coger y preguntarle con la relación que tenía con Alec o no, porque la verdad es que no tiene mucha... no sé.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Qué mujer más agradable. La verdad que está para hacer una fiestita en... Vamos a buscar a Kesh. Hola, Kesh. Vamos a buscarla, no sabía dónde estaba, evidentemente.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a preguntarle por el trabajo para ver los Rodan, problemas en el Nexus, la onda, mira, la xenofobia. Genofagia, eso. Vamos a empezar por el trabajo de la amiga.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Ok, vamos a ver los problemas del Nexus.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Gian Garson?
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver buscar a los Krogan.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Interesante, cuestión de que la necesiten ahí, precisamente. Vamos a ver.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Vamos a ver.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
Vamos a ver cómo está la cura.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. Still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Bueno, yo creo que ya hemos terminado con esta misión, chicos, que la verdad que, oye, no me cayó mal. El tema de la xenofobia, para el que no haya jugado con los Mass Effect, que es los Krogan son un pueblo bastante agresivo. Y lo que comentó aquí la amiga antes, intentaron coger en cierta época y conquistar la galaxia. Y los salarianos, que es el amigo Tan, los cogieron y los castraron, por decirlo de alguna manera, para que no nacieran tantos Krogan o bajar el índice de la natalidad Krogan, que por lo visto es bastante alta, y no pudieran extenderse tanto y poder provocar tantas guerras. La verdad que esta fue una puñeta de la que le hicieron a los Krogan, pero como dice también la amiga, también fue culpa de ellos. Fue el problema de la enfermedad esta, para mí, siempre fue una culpa de las tres razas, evidentemente. Los Krogan por intentar armar el simposio padre, los salarianos por crear el virus y los turianos por extenderla, vamos, por decirlo de alguna manera. Pues eso, vamos a ver. Ya con esta chica ya hemos terminado, vamos a ver qué pasa con los demás.
Try not to die out there.
Vamos a buscar al amigo... A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí? Esto dice no. Aquí, diario. Primer golpe, hablo con Candros en el Nexus a través del Bitcoin de Tempest. Vale, perfecto. ¿Ya está? Ah, vale. Cometidos en el Nexus, primer asesino. Habla con el guardián de la prisión. Vamos a ver este. Y después ya vamos a hablar con el amigo Tan. Hola, amigo, ¿qué pasa?
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilkan, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Vamos a ver.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Vamos a volver a hablar con el amigo Kandros.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
¿Utilizarlos para qué?
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts, holding key positions, or just distracting the Ket. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Vamos a ver que tenemos que volver a hablar con este hombre.
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
Vamos a ver.
I spoke with Nilk and Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Seguramente fue inevitable, pero esto fue la chispa. Le agarraron culpable.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty.
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
Su única defensa, créeme, no quise hacerlo.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Oh, okay, perfect. Ahí.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
Vamos allá.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Vamos a ver esto. El Apex, qué guay, vamos a ver. Perfecto. A ver, estas misiones están disponibles para tus equipos de asalto. Selecciona una misión con X para enviar un equipo. Vuelve a diario para descubrir nuevas misiones disponibles. Este icono describe la dificultad de la misión. Y leer la descripción de cada misión es el tiempo límite de la misma. La recompensa por completarla con éxito y los demás rasgos o propiedades. Oh, ok. Vamos a ver. Retrasa el lanzamiento de las naves. Retrasa el lanzamiento completadas, por lo visto. Vale. Reunir información, por lo visto también. ¿Ahí? Pues nada. Descubre el espía. Descubre el espía. No ha empezado. Tiempo necesario 1 hora 25:19. Expira al completarse. Tenemos motivos para creer que uno de los nuestros está filtrando la información enemigo. Ataca un centro de comunicación enemigo y proporciona el nombre. Rasgo de misión, intento de soborno, misión nocturna, relicto. Recompensa 5 de fondos de misión. Recompensa pionero. Caja de créditos de bronce y caja de materiales de bronce. Vale, pues vamos a seleccionarla. Vamos a poner a Oscar. Y vamos allá. Misión de celebración. Tiempo 1 hora 24:53. Expira en 120 horas. Vale. Una misión especial disponible por tiempo limitado y para una ocasión especial. Rasgo de misión Ket. Extracción y necesitamos un héroe. Recompensas 10 fondos de misión. Recompensa de pionero. Caja de objetos oro. Caja de datos de investigación. Pues vamos a enviar un equipo de asalto. 92% posibilidades. Oye, perfecto. Muy bien. Misión de Apex. Recupera los suministros. Valora la respuesta del enemigo. Consigue las ubicaciones de minería. Localiza y quita las escuchas. Obtén la clave de cifrado. Buscar y destruir. Tiene buena pinta. Vale, pues estas ya las iremos haciendo. Vale. ¡Anda! Esto es de la anterior partida. Vamos a recoger todas las recompensas. Jeje. Vale, esta es tu lista actual de equipos. Asalto reclutado. Selecciono un equipo con X para accionar el equipo especializado. Retira un equipo con triángulo si quieres reclutar a otro nuevo en su lugar. Cuanto más equipos de asalto tengas, más misiones podrás emprender a la vez. Selecciona reclutar equipo para reclutar un nuevo equipo de asalto. Los equipos de asalto pueden conseguir rasgos positivos, tienen éxito en una misión y rasgos negativos si fracasan. Los rasgos de los equipos de asalto pueden alterar las posibilidades de éxito del equipo equipo en misiones concretas. Vale. Vamos a Kilo. Especialistas en rescates de rehenes, 10 de la efectividad de la toma de rehenes. Especialistas en Ket, 10% de efectividad contra Ket audaz. Y 10 a la efectividad con espeluznantes. Muy bien. ¿Rasgos negativos? No. ¿Rasgos de equipamiento? No. Oscar. Rasgos positivos, tenaz, más 5 de efectividad y suerte, más 5 de efectividad. Sin rasgos negativos y sin rasgos de equipamiento. Y podemos reclutar. Claro que quiero reclutar a otro equipo. Bravo, nivel 1. Vamos a ver qué le podemos... Inyección de adrenalina. ¿Esto qué es? Vale. Pues vamos otra vez aquí y lo largamos a recuperar un suministro, por ejemplo. ¿74% posibilidades? Vale, perfecto. Pues vamos a mandarlo. Y tenemos pues 20 de fondos de emisión. Uf, agüita. Eso duele. Ah, ok. Vamos a ver esto. Vamos a ver.
The Nexus versus colonist Nilken, evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Qué fuerte, ¿no? Vamos a hablar con la testigo show. Con la amiga que está arriba. Porque está arriba. ¿Ves? Está arriba. Vale. Aquí está la amiga Show.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Vamos a ver. Aquí hay que preguntar
todo. Did you
todo.
see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Vamos a ver.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Será.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Qué fuerte.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Vamos a tener que al final ir a hablar con el amigo Tan. Vamos a ver. Vamos al diario. Tenemos que hablar con Tan de todos modos. Nexus no, pap. Primer asesino. Tenemos que ir a hablar con el amigo Tan de 15.000 cosas, así que nada, vamos.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, The Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. EOS.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Ay, Dios.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam load on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
Vale. Pues vamos a... Tenemos que seguir hablando con aquí con el amigo,
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Hombre, hay más arcas, evidentemente. Problemas del Nexus.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Qué mal rollo.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
Agárrate.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Este tío no me está cayendo nada bien, ¿eh?
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Sí, bueno.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons. One for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them. The thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Definitivamente este tío me cae mal.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here, or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Jean Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Gestión de ingresos.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
Vamos a ver, viabilidad de un planeta. ¿Qué necesitamos para un
What do I
planeta
need
sea
to
viable?
consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat, or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
Estaciones avanzadas.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Jesus.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Hay algo en tan que no me hace mucha gracia, pero bueno. Bueno, chicos. ¿Qué tal si lo dejamos por aquí por hoy? Que... ¡Ostras! A ver, bueno, pues ya lo miraremos para... Eso ya lo miramos mañana. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí por hoy, chicos, que ya tenemos aquí un par de misiones para las arcas desaparecidas. Tenemos que buscar las arcas, comentar, tarea, Nexus, habla con científicos. Primer Santo investiga las pruebas del asesinato. Habla con los, tenemos que hablar con los científicos. Misiones completadas, vale. Cometidos en el Nexus, el primer asesino, el amigo Resus. Las arcas y un comienzo mejor. Tenemos que hablar con Sam en la Imperium. Tenemos 3 cosillas que hacer aquí. Mañana ya las hacemos. Al principio, como todos sabéis, esto es un poquito más... ¿Cómo se llama? Esto es un poquito lento, porque sabéis que tenemos que ponernos en situación. Yo creo que ya mañana hablaremos con todos los que nos queda ya por hablar. Y... ya mañana hablaremos con todos los que tenemos que hablar y arreglaremos todos los problemas estos que nos acaban de acontecer, ¿ok? Pues eso, chicos. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí por hoy. Muchas gracias por ver el capítulo y muchas gracias por estar por ahí. Para nuestro amigo de Canadá, thanks for watching our gameplay. And thanks for see you today. Welcome to the channel. Thanks. Ya sabéis, chicos, que en la cajita de descripción del vídeo tenéis nuestras redes sociales. Si queréis pasaros por ellas y ver un poquito lo que solemos hacer, pues estaría guay. Tenéis el Twitter, el Facebook y el Instagram, cualquiera de las tres, os mantendré informado de cada vez que vamos a subir un gameplay o cuando compramos algún material para el canal, ¿ok? ¿Qué más deciros? Intentaremos esta noche subir algo del Destiny. Y si no podemos subir esta noche algo del Destiny, pues mañana por la mañana, ¿ok? Y nada, chicos, lo de siempre. Muchas gracias por estar ahí. Gracias por vernos un día más. Gracias por estar ahí simplemente, ¿ok? Ya sabéis que siempre tenéis el chat abierto para comentar lo que queráis. Y muchas gracias, chicos, por los que habéis comentado. Y nada más, con esto ya me despido. Mañana ya seguiremos viendo las aventuras de nuestra querida amiga Ryder y ver qué nos deparan en Andrómeda, ¿ok? Pues bueno, chicos, gracias por estar ahí, gracias por vernos un día más, gracias por los likes, gracias por los dislikes, gracias por las visualizaciones y muchas gracias por comentar. Ya sabéis que podéis comentarnos cualquier cosita, tanto en las redes sociales como a pie de vídeo. Sin nada más me despido. Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches, dependiendo siempre de la zona horaria en la que estéis, y que tengáis un muy buen día, una muy buena tarde, una muy buena noche. Hasta otra, chicos.